like fill in the blank. Biggest goal of your NHL career, life, and like after 9 years, you weren't even in the playoffs necessarily. To get a couple goals in this series, what's that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean it's great. More importantly, we got the win tonight. It's been a really tight series. There's not a lot of room out there. I mean, they're a great team and they play really well defensively, as do we. So yeah, it was nice just to be able to squeeze one by them tonight, and I think we did a really good job just hanging on to the lead and not sitting back too much. And obviously, this guy made some huge stops for us tonight in those tight games. So looking forward to Game 7 here.
We'll go Danny, Mark, Chris, and Alan.
Danny Webster, Las Vegas Review-Journal. Adin, I don't know if you can compartmentalize the last couple of months for you as far as the ups and downs you've had to go through, but between getting the call in Game 5 and coming back tonight and pitching a shutout, just where is your confidence now? And I guess probably the obvious question is how different is it compared to maybe a month or even 2 months ago?
Yeah, I've always had confidence in myself and my game. I've had a little stretch there where I struggled on some goals that I maybe shouldn't have, but I felt like in practice I never really lost it. So it's kind of more a mental thing, if anything. So, yeah, when I got my number called in Game 5, I just went out and tried to, be positive and have a good game. And I felt like I played decent that game, little couple things I could have cleaned up. And, yeah, I felt like it came together a little better tonight. But, it's a team effort out there. Our guys did a great job. A few key blocks for me, and it was a great game. Lots of communication playing the puck, and it was a fun game to be a part of tonight.
Mark Anderson, AP. Adin, sort of along those lines, when you had that one possession where you stopped 3 shots in a row, including a breakaway by Sagan, just how important was that to sort of get you going?
I think at that point the game was already going. That's in the second period, but. You need to make big saves at big times in games. That's how you win playoff games. I think our team has learned that last year, and any team that's won, their goalies had to catch fire at times. So, just kind of staying calm and staying the course and, focusing on that next shot.
Chris Chapman, Fox Sports Las Vegas. Noah, it took you guys 6 games to play your best game in the series. The urgency was there tonight. How confident are you that you guys have another gear for Sunday?
Yeah, it's it's a veteran team in here, and all the guys have gone the distance, and they know what it takes to win. And I think it's good just to build some momentum off of tonight. I thought it was a really good performance for us from everybody, and that's the way we got to play. We were a hard team to play against tonight, and we just got to carry that onto the road with us, and just be composed and play our game and let it come to us. So I think everybody's very excited for it.
Alan Snell, lvsportsbiz.com. This is for both Adin and Noah. I think with about 3 minutes to go in the second period, there was that crazy sequence. March hits the post. You make a save on the other end, end-to-end action for a 0-0 game. What was it like to be on the ice and just watching that just wild play in a 0-0 game?
I was on the bench for that, but I think the way Dallas plays, they send their forwards out a lot, and they try to take off and catch you on odd man rushes. That was a weird one because it was the end of a power play, and Mark had a great look. We all thought he actually scored on the bench. We couldn't really tell, and obviously, and then it kept going back and forth. Tyson got a breakaway out of the box, and he made a great stop for us. So. For as tight of a series as it is, it was a pretty crazy minute there with chances going back and forth, but. I think, like I said, we stuck with it. We played to our game plan tonight, and everybody contributed, and unfortunately got a big win for us tonight.
Jesse Granger at The Athletic for Noah. Can you just take us through what these few months have been for you? The uncertainty in Calgary, you get moved mid-season the first time in your career. You get an extension, and now you're scoring game-winning goals in the playoffs. Just how wild has this been, and how good are you feeling right now about your game? Yeah,
it's been great. It's ever since I got traded here, I was super excited about the opportunity and coming to a team with guys that have won. And like I've said a bunch, it's just a great culture here, and I'm fortunate just to be a part of it. And for me, just I feel good about my game and just trying to contribute, whichever way I can. And I think that's just part of the culture. Everybody does their job, and everybody contributes in different ways. And for me, being here for a long time in the future here, I'm very excited about it, and I'm just going to try to keep building my game, and we'll keep building our team game.
No, not just the the second time you've scored the game winner in this series, with the second time you've been on the ice with the fourth line that's resulted in that goal. Now that you've got a chance to see those three all healthy and playing together, just how impactful are they when they're on the ice and when they're able to kind of set you up for those kinds of situations?
Yeah, I mean, they're incredible. It wasn't too fun playing against them when I was in Calgary. I mean, they bring the energy every night. They're physical. They can make plays, and you know, they're a line you can trust whenever they're on the ice. So I mean, they're a huge part of our team, and they were great for us here tonight. And just lucky to have those guys on our team.
Last question goes to Adam.
Adam Hill, Las Vegas Review-Journal. Obviously, Adin played a great game, Noah, but for you guys, Jake's playing a great game too. How much do you think something has to be perfect? How much do you kind of think about it when you're attacking him of something's got to be done? Does it have to be a perfect shot or just keep kind of staying in your game?
Yeah, I think just sticking with it. I mean, we know he's a good goalie over there, and you know, you got to get traffic in front of him, and you know, even on the goal I scored. I mean, Colasar he had a great screen and took his eyes away, and that's kind of what you have to do against him. And but I thought tonight we generated a lot of chances. You know, he made some good saves, but I think if we just stick with that, you know, those will go in and on Sunday. So.
What makes you most proud of that one?
I don't know. I kind of stuck to it, right? Everybody was kind of pulling their weight. We got some huge saves in the second period from our goalie. You know, they got some good saves from their goalie, but we just continued to press. Didn't sit on our heels like we had a little bit in the past. Did a lot better job at taking away a lot of their rush game. We had our turnovers, but I think we definitely didn't turn the puck over in too many bad spots to feed their rush game, and I think it showed. Obviously, it was a 0-0 game for the majority of the game. We got a big goal and kind of lock it down. We had some good shifts following the goal, which is always important. I don't think we really gave up a ton of looks to them once we got the lead, which in the last couple games we've gotten the lead and given one up right away.
How important was it to not lose focus, especially when you come out, you have a bunch of shots early on? I think second period, Marcia so hits a post. Just how important was it to maintain the focus and stick to the game?
Yeah, for sure. We had lots of good looks there. Obviously, I had the empty net there. Missed. Guy has a good stick. I think one of the key parts of the game, right? You're right, with Marcia so hitting the post and then sling it out for a breakaway, and our goalie makes an incredible save on Heiskanen to keep it at 0-0. That can kind of that one probably could have deflated us, but instead the bench was up on our feet and gained a ton of energy from that going into the rest of the game.
What's impressed you about Hanifin since he's been here?
I think his skating really sticks out. He's poised with the puck. He makes really good plays. Good first pass. Really helps his partner out, right? When he's kind of like Theo. When you got those guys back there that can skate and are kind of one-man breakouts between him and Shea, you know, it helps us as forwards too. I know they you know, Navar and right now Whitey did a great job, you know, kind of getting little hold-ups for those guys to get wheeling and going, and I think that's kind of what happened on our goal. He gets up the ice with his speed and you know, take advantage of kind of a 4-on-3.
Plus, he makes saves now, too. Did you get a good shot of that save that he made? The puck that went behind Hill?
I didn't see it.
You cleared it out of the crease.
No, he knocked it out of the crease. He made his save in the game.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Okay, you didn't see it?
No.
You'll see it.
Okay. My bad.
How about the one you made? Yeah.
What's that?
You cleared the puck out of the crease at one point.
Yeah, I mean, Hiller makes a good save. You can't give up those chances right in the power play, but I don't really have to do much. I was just sitting there. I just had to get out of the crease.
What's the key to Game 7?
Got to stick to the same plans that have got us here. We've played in big games before. Everyone in this room has been in big games. So you just got to put your best foot forward. It's a one-game elimination, right? We played on our toes today. We're in the exact same spot as we were yesterday or today.
What was it like to see
lose and go home.
Last one. What was it like to see Adin play so confidently?
He played really well for us the other night too. One of the goals that he let in were his fault. Played a good steady game for us. Today he stole the second period, kind of that 10 minutes there. He stole 10 minutes for us. But other than that, he just makes the saves that he needed to make. And then when you get the extras from your goalie, that's what I said earlier. It brings life and energy to the bench and to the players in front of them.
There's a lot of talk going into this game about just playing for each other, bailing each other out when needed. How was tonight an example of that?
You know what? If you watch the game, 4 lines, 60. I mean, Hillsy obviously played great, made some big saves for us, but there's a lot of things that maybe go unnoticed, unselfish changes. You know, guy changing early, getting the next line. trying to finish your shift in the offensive zone, putting the next line out in a good position. So I thought we did a really good job in defending really well.
Looking at tape, is this the blueprint for Sunday night?
That's good defensive hockey. I mean, we haven't been terrible defensively. I mean, we've only been giving up a couple goals a game, but I thought tonight we did a really good job. I don't know how many shots they had, but other than the odd man rushes that we gave them, I feel like we didn't give them much.
Did you get the feeling early on Adin Hill was in his zone?
Yeah, I mean, played well last game too, so we're obviously going to need a good goaltender here to move on. LT played great before Hillsey came in, so just feels good to kind of, I know we gave up some breakaways, but other than that, I feel like we did a pretty good job in front of them, and those guys deserve that. They played well for us.
What makes you most proud of what you did after Noah scored his goal?
We didn't change much. I mean, we just kept playing good defensive hockey. I mean, he played well, goalie played well, he made some good saves. I think we had some good looks, and, obviously a great play by Hanny, but it didn't change our mindset. We just, keep going. If you look at the next job, we get right back into the offensive zone.
What's Hanifin added since he's been here?
Well, it just gives us another threat, on the blue line. I think if you look at our D-core, I think we're at our best when we're playing all 6 guys. If you look at us, I didn't look at the minutes, but they got to be pretty even, right? It keeps us fresh. It's an advantage that we certainly used last year, and I think we're doing it again.
What stands out to you about Noah's game and just the way he's fit in with this group?
Yeah, he's kind of had a couple different partners, but he's a great skater, obviously, right? I mean, that's the one thing he uses to an advantage. And like I said, just adds another element on the back end where we can use all 6 guys in every situation. And I think if you look at last year, even as we move on here, the deeper you go, you're going to want to keep everybody fresh, and it's a huge advantage for us.
You've been through a couple Game 7s. What's the mindset? What's the approach?
Do more of what we did tonight. I mean, tonight was essentially you got to treat that like a Game 7, right? It's do or die. So I don't think that really bothers us much. I think if you look at our group, we rise to the occasion. We did that last year. But then again, we're a team that's going to look in the mirror as well as we played. I think there's still some things that we can tweak, and we'll get ready for that on Sunday.